How to stay safe if you eat expired foods and guide to avoiding wastage. When it comes to safety with expired foodstuffs, a general rule of thumb is the more refined and processed a food is, the longer you can keep it past the expiration date. Foods with no water content provides environments that microbes can't thrive in, especially when preservatives are added. The exception to this rule of thumb is meats, especially processed ones like deli sandwich meat, hot dogs, and sausages. You don't want to eat these past the expiration date. They have a particularly high danger of a type of bacteria called listeria, which can lead to an infection called listeriosis, which, in some cases, can lead to meningitis. While non-perishable items like grains and dried and canned goods can still be used well past their label dates, meat, dairy, and eggs are a different story. Although there are still no federally regulated expiration dates on those items, they obviously have shorter shelf lives. According to Sana Mujahid, manager of food safety research at Consumer Reports, the best way to know whether a perishable food has spoiled is simply to trust your taste buds and sense of smell. Foods past their prime often develop mold, bacteria, and yeast, causing them to give warning signs to your senses. Spoiled food will usually look different in texture and color, smell unpleasant, and taste bad before it becomes unsafe to eat. Foodborne illness comes from contamination, not from the natural process of decay. Bacteria like listeria thrive in warmer temperatures, so it is important to always keep your perishables refrigerated at the proper temperature. The Food and Drug Administration says your fridge should be set no higher than 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, a good rule of thumb is to throw out a perishable item after 2 hours at room temperature or half that time in high heat. Also keep all food preparation surfaces clean and avoid cross-contamination of raw meat and other grocery items. The most important thing that consumers should do is follow good food handling and storage practices, which can prevent unnecessary spoilage and ensure food safety. How to avoid food wastage. Freeze it. Freezing is an excellent way to halt the aging process and extend the life of foods that might otherwise go bad or get thrown away, says Tyler Lark, a food waste researcher at Gibbs Land Use and Environment Lab. Frozen foods won't go bad because bacteria and other pathogens can't grow in frozen temperatures. This even applies to milk, bread, cheese, and raw eggs. Crack and lightly beat them first. Save that fruit. According to the NRDC, fruit is one of the most common items to be tossed prematurely. Fruits like bruised apples, overripe bananas, or citrus like oranges and clementines that have dried up can be used in various recipes. Extend the life of produce. There are a variety of tricks for extending the shelf life of veggies, like wrapping broccoli in a damp paper towel, keeping celery in tinfoil instead of plastic, and sticking asparagus in a glass with a half-inch of water. Organize your fridge. Studies have shown that out-of-sight foods are often forgotten, so keep the most perishable items up front on the highest shelves. And if you really want to get proactive, keep a list of the items closest to expiration. Newer, smart fridges can make this process even easier. Compost. Composting expired produce or packaged items like bread is a great way to recycle food without contributing to more waste. Don't forget to like this video and click the subscribe button below for more research-based home remedies, natural health and motivational tips. Remember to click the bell icon to be notified when we upload new videos.